I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Let's kick it.
Somebody that I learn from all the time. Somebody who asks me the hard questions. Somebody who makes me reflect sometimes and say, hey, you can't stop when you are already, you gotta get better. She's lovely, she's wonderful, she's an awesome speaker. Please allow me, with all your heart and love, to welcome the one and only. Give her a round of applause. This is our favorite song by us. She's gonna get you up without a doubt.
But when you did this, I didn't know what to hold. Please sit down. Thank you so much. Wasn't that fun? Yeah. How are you feeling?
Great.
Already, yes?
Yes.
What did I tell you yesterday? That you'll see what? And you'll discover what? Absolutely. Are you feeling this? Are you feeling that you're discovering yourself already?
Close.
Close. But it's happening.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. So before I start, I'm going to be sharing on leadership brand. Speakers sometimes do exercise their vocals. Sometimes they do it outside without you noticing. But I'd like to do it with you. Is that okay?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes.
So shall we be upstanding, please? Okay, the first thing we do is that we take a deep breath. Imagine your stomach is like a balloon. So when you take a deep breath, it's expanding. So you're putting in air, hold for a minute, and then sigh out like. So you do that like 5 times, yes? Okay? So we'll go, take a deep breath, hold. As you're taking the deep breath, your stomach is pushing out, it's expanding, and then out. Again, out. I can see your tummy coming out. Again? Okay, John, I had that. Okay, third time. Out. Fourth time. Out. And the last one. Hold, 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 out. Nice. Okay, so we're going to now to exercise our lips, okay, to bring them alive. I'm going to do this by just saying ma, ma, ma. Let's go. Ma, 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 ma. Excellent. Then the other one to exercise your lips as well is, you know when you were young, you were like driving a car and you'd go like that? Let's go. The ladies are afraid. What are you afraid of? It's okay. How do you feel? How do you feel? The lipstick, come out. You can reapply after that. How do you feel? Your lips are light, yes? Okay, lighter. So we're going to do our tongues now, and we'll go la la la. Let's go. La 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 la. Excellent. And the last one is like that. Let's go. Just hold on. Erin, you can't do that?
Yes, I can't do that.
Some people control their tongues.
We can't.
They control their tongues.
Yes, you can.
They can't.
Never done
They
it.
can't.
You've never done it. Can you try?
They can't.
Okay, so the two of you have to exercise more. Because you can, I know you can know your tongue. You can do it. It's practice, yes? Yvonne, they can, yeah? Yeah, I think you can. You can. Okay, the last one is a siren. It's a siren. You're gonna do a siren now. Okay? And we shall go wee, wee, wee. Thank you very much. So let's go to be like a child again, isn't it? Yeah. But it works. Helps you calm your nerves. Helps you exercise your vocals. Now you can speak. Okay, great. So I'm happy to be here to be sharing about leadership brand. Why? Number one, I'm so excited because you came for this training and I told you at the end of the 4 days, you'll actually feel different. It's an amazing thing to be able to actually discover who you are and write down a brand statement that describes who you are. Many of us are walking aimlessly, like we don't have a goal. Yet you're supposed to be walking like people who believe in themselves. You are a brand, just like a product. You are a brand as a person. Yes? And the moment you discover that and put it down, then something amazing starts to happen. You start living like that brand. So we'll take you through a journey of discovery. It's a powerful tool. It's an amazing thing when I go to your LinkedIn. Some of us have LinkedIn accounts. Do you all have a LinkedIn account? If I went to your LinkedIn account today, what's the first thing I'll see? Something about you, right? What do you have there? I wonder. Should we check? Should we check? Yvonne, yours? Can I check yours? What's on your Instagram? What does it say about you? A picture. Okay. So these are some of the things that make us who we are and start living as a powerful brand. Yes? You've been taught how to walk, how to go into presenter stance. A brand is basically an identity. You're who you are. I cannot be you, Irene. I am Jennifer. Yes? I have my own strengths. I have my passion. You have yours. So it's always good to embrace yourself. Be authentic. Everybody else is taken. Be you. I keep saying that. Yes? We all can't come here and start being like coach. That's him. This is me. need to love and embrace yourself to be able to move on. Yes? And it becomes much easier. I told you yesterday, when you pretend, it's so hard. But when you become you and love you, then you begin to do awesome things. True or not true? True. Okay, Hassan? So basically, we'll identify who you really are through the forms that you've just been given. We'll do that later. Just put them down. We'll go through a journey of identifying. It's a journey because you discover what you really have that somebody else doesn't have. Some of us have been told you need to become this. No, there's something that you love yourself. We'll discover that today. And it's there inside you. We just have to bring it out. And then we'll teach you how to communicate it. Because the moment you walk in and you talk to people, immediately they brand you. She's, or he's, already they branded you. Because you're a brand. Yes? So we'll teach you how to communicate it and how to live it. Because you're a unique and you will remain relevant and of course differentiated because you're different from anybody else. Okay, Hassan? So basically the tool sends a very clear and consistent message about who you really are and what you have to offer. And this differentiates you because you stop being like anybody else. You start becoming yourself and appreciating and loving yourself. And by the way, when you do this exercise, it will shock you. Because it's little things that make a difference. It's the little things that make you who you are. And you stop living like everybody else. You start living like you and loving you. It's an amazing, powerful tool. So a journey of discovery coming up. Let's go, Hassan. When you look at some of these people, what do you see? Like the first guy there. Who's that? Who's that? The man himself. Who's that? What's his name? What's the one word you can describe Barack? Eloquent. I like that. Anybody else? Courageous. Charismatic. Powerful.
Most powerful man in the world.
Okay, one word to describe him? Powerful. Thank you. Another word? Kenyan. True that. Another word? Fighter. I think so too. He's a fighter. Loyal, confident. I like that. The next person, Hassan? Oh, who is she? What's one word you can describe her with? Love. Passion. Courage. Absolutely. What else? Kind. Yes. Sorry? Humility. She's humble. What else? Alan? Compassionate. Absolutely. Okay. Next person. Oh, love this guy. One of my mentors. What's his name?
Richard Branson.
What's the one word you can describe him? Rich. Peter?
Fun.
That's the guy. Fun. Peter, I'm not leaving you. How can you describe it? Intelligent. Absolutely. Enterprising. Oh, I love that. Hardworking. Yeah. Sorry?
Adventurous.
That's it. Adventurous. Actually, the two words that come out when people see Richard Branson, adventurous and fun. Always a thrill seeker. That's him. Okay? And the last guy there, what's his name? Martin Luther King. Okay, how can you describe Martin Luther Jr.? Eloquent. Absolutely. Visionary. Nice words. Very powerful. Fighter. Yes. Faith? Absolutely. Faith. What else? John. What other words? Tenacious. Okay. Tenacious. Good word. Michelle? Charismatic. Absolutely. Focused. Absolutely.
A great leader.
Yes, Julian. Yes?
Fearless.
Absolutely. A great leader. So what's one word?
Leader.
There you go. Any other word? Did you hear those those words that you describe these people with? Why do you describe them like that? Because that's how they live. When they walk, when they talk, when they live, that's exactly how they live. And that's why you describe them like that. What about you? What about you? How would we describe you? What words would we use to describe you? Now that's personal branding. Beautiful. I like that. Yeah. Don't you believe it? Yes. You are beautiful. Absolutely. And you need to feel it. Doesn't matter what everybody thinks. It's your call. Yes. So that's what personal branding does. They did not say, you guys, call me powerful. Obama did not say, call me eloquent. No, he showed it. And that's the power of personal branding. Same as us here. We can do the same thing. That when we walk in and we stop and we look at people, they say, wow. And those words start coming, those nice words. Exactly what we call those other people. So who are you? Who really are you? We're going to go into a journey of discovery, as I said earlier. If you were a car, Austin, if you are a brand, a car brand, what car would you, what car would describe you? Ferrari. Why did they say Ferrari? Okay, let's give Austin audience. What car would you be if you are a brand, a car brand? Why are you guys saying Subaru? Austin, what car would you be?
I think I would.
John.
I would not put myself as a car, but
Okay, a shoe?
if I were a car, I would be a Range Rover Sport.
There you go. A Range Rover Sport. Okay, Austin, why a Range Rover Sport? So anybody will say Ferrari, you're wrong.
Yes.
Austin, why a Range Rover Sport? Come on, let's hear him, John.
I think
Why? What one word describes a Range Rover Sport?
it's a powerful car.
One word.
Powerful.
Absolutely. Thank you, Austin. A Range Rover. Don't let them say Ferrari again. So walk like a Range Rover.
But I guess they see it.
Okay. Julian, what kind of a shoe or a car or a hotel chain would describe you and why?
A car maybe. A Porsche.
A Porsche. Ooh. Why? One word. Valuable. Valuable. You actually look valuable, Julian. Well done. Esther, what car or what hotel chain or what shoe would describe you? A five-star hotel. Which one? Which brand? Because we need to get the word Serena. Wow. John, what chain did she say?
Serena.
Okay. Why Serena? Awesome. Wow. That's a powerful word. Sorry? Excellent. Excellent. Okay. So I want us to go into, we'll pair up and you'll discuss whether you're a car or a hotel chain or a shoe, and you will represent the other person by saying, oh, she was a what and because of this one what. Is that okay? So take a partner quickly, because we want to hear everybody what they will actually come to them, what brand describes them. So later, Peter
said he's a car. Subaru WRC 100 car. He says he's aggressive and loud.
Aggressive. Please clap for them. The exercise is over. We're not discussing anymore. Please let's give the other people audience. Jane, let's give people audience. Hassan paired up with Sudesh, and Sudesh, Hassan says a gumboot because he's very enterprising. So I don't know if it was true or it was Sudesh's.
He's a gumboot.
Okay, next group. Okay. All right. Check Peter. You paired up with who?
I paired up with Catherine.
Catherine, please stand.
She says she's an Audi Q6
Wow.
because it's gorgeous.
Nice, Catherine. You're actually gorgeous.
Peter says he's a Gucci shoe and it's flexible and light.
Oh, very nice. Flexible and very light. Excellent. Nice. Interesting words.
Okay. I paired up with this. She says she's a Jeep Wrangler.
Oh, what, sorry?
Jeep Wrangler.
Ooh, it's
Because
brother.
it's powerful, tough, dependable.
Please, is it because you were riding in one yes? Okay.
Simon, my partner, is an Aston Martin 177. Yeah, because it's an elegant car.
Absolutely. Elegant. Wow, nice. Please clap for them. Very interesting words. Very interesting words. Okay.
I paired up with Damani. She's a car.
Yes.
Cross country, Mercedes. Who says it's classic and clean.
Absolutely. I think that's the thing that her partner is here. Yeah.
I paired up with Gloria and she picked the car and she says she's a Jeep Cherokee because it's adventurous.
Absolutely. Oh, I love that. Okay.
I teamed up with Hassan, and he says he's a Lamborghini because it's down to earth, confident, and very valuable.
Well, I teamed up with Ruth. She's a Lamborghini type of shoe. It's very valuable,
Yes.
very powerful,
Yes.
and elegant. Although there are some other things she said which I have reservations about.
Remember her son is fasting, please. Don't make him lose his day of fast. Okay?
I showed Ivan, and everyone has been saying everyone chose most of the people chose he chose a shoe brand, Clarks. Because of its, because of its consistency and quality.
Yeah. Wow. Nice. Consistency.
Julie is a Porsche. Because it's valuable, it's timeless and classic.
Oh, I like timeless. Very nice. Please clap for them, guys. Okay, Michelle?
I teamed up with Samantha.
Yes.
She's a shoe, a 9 West, because it's of good quality.
Yes.
It's very durable. Yes, a 9 West shoe.
Okay, well, how many of us are hearing 9 words for the first time? The men. So it's okay, it's a men, we won't bother explaining. It's a shoe. Next.
Michelle likes a car, is a car called Bentley.
Bentley
Flying Spark because it's powerful and clean.
Powerful and
Friendly.
friendly. Wow, okay. Let's clap for them, please. Okay.
I teamed up with Esther. She's a shoe class. It's reliable, outstanding, and comfortable.
Nice. Wow. Yes.
She's a car, Jeep Cherokee. It's firm, beautiful, fast, and portable.
Absolutely. Nice. Please clap for them. Okay, Jean.
Hi, I teamed up with Happy. She's a shoe, Clarks. She's classy, unique, valuable, and excellent.
Nice.
I teamed up with Jean. She's a Range Rover Sport. She's powerful, flexible, and tenacious.
Woo, nice. Wow, nice.
It's always simple to disagree. I wanted to know what the others meant by Ferrari. Describing him as a Ferrari.
I teamed up with Steven. He's a Bugatti.
Is that what?
Bugatti.
Okay.
One word, perfection.
Perfection.
I teamed up with Yvonne, and she's a shoe. Yes. Louis Vuitton, unforgettable and sexy.
Ooh, geez. Unforgettable.
And sexy.
I teamed up with Irene. She's a perfume, Chanel No. 5. She is irresistible. And fabulous.
Ooh, wow. Irene. Very, very.
Whether you want to.
Okay.
I teamed up with Vivian.
Yes.
She's daring and sleek.
What was it? What was it?
I want to check. I was coming out of it. I want to first describe her.
Wow.
Vivian guessing which color to be.
What was that? What was the what?
Daring
Dairy
and sleek.
and sleek. Okay. So you want to guess the brand?
The color.
Can we guess the car? Anybody? Not a big cowboy.
She's a Jaguar.
Hey. Jaguar. Very nice.
I teamed up with Alan, and he's calm, and then after he has known you for a while, he'll show you his power. What kind of character is he? He's calm, generally, and then when you get to know him, he's powerful.
Hey, Vivian. What kind of Come on, guys. Don't be mean. What kind is that? What brand is that?
No. I think he's on the Mercedes.
Vivian and Alan, you're very creative. Eh? John, stand.
John, please stand.
Okay. I'm sorry, our group might disappoint you guys a little bit, but let me begin with the part that's not disappointing. Paul chose a shoe, and he's easygoing, he's understated, he has humility, and he's a clerk. Yeah, he's easy, understated, comfortable, reliable, and a clerk. He's wearing clerks, by the way.
Oh, nice. Okay. Very nice, Paul.
Yeah, teamed up with John. John is honest.
Honest.
Yes.
Okay.
And why I say John was honest, he clearly told me he didn't know what he is. And he couldn't pick a car, hotel, or that he could relate to. He honestly told me he did. And that's it. So he's honest.
Okay. John, you have to pick a brand. What describes you? When you pick a brand, what describes a brand?
Thanks. I actually thought this question was a lot deeper for me because I didn't know whether I was supposed to describe who I think I am now or what I aspire to be. So now, still I don't know. I think I would need a lot of time to. You might want to give me maybe some time and see what I say tomorrow after thinking about it because I would be like, honestly, I don't know. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, can I ask a question?
Yes.
What brand would you aspire to be? At least aspire to be. Because
I'm really sorry, I'm going to make this very difficult for you. Still I don't know because there are areas of my life that are different as a lawyer, as a father, as a leader. I don't know. I'll need to think about it. I'm really sorry.
Don't be sorry. You don't have to be sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
So that itself.
yeah. Please take your time. When you're filling that form, it will come.
Thank you.
And you'll share with us.
Yeah.
And do you have goals?
Yes, I have goals, personal goals. Again, they're segmented. I
Yes.
have goals as my private business.
Yes.
I have goals for my career.
Yes.
I have goals for, so they're compartmentalized. So I cannot say.
And there lies your answer. You find, and that's the same thing you realize when you're filling the forms. That sometimes if you cannot describe yourself, ask your colleagues. What do they seek you out for? That's where the answer lies. Because some of us are lost. We don't know. What am I good at? I remember asking coach one time, what do you feel my strengths are? You know, and he pointed them out. I was like, oh. So sometimes, if you trust a colleague or if you have a mentor, ask them. All right, okay. That was interesting. Hassan, let's move on. I think we need to fill the forms now. Sorry, question?
The thing that I find, okay, that challenges me is that sometimes you want to be something, but people see something else.
You want to be something.
I mean, it's like you feel, I could feel that I'm a Range Rover Sport, but he sees a Ferrari.
Why does he see a
Working
Ferrari?
with him, I know why he sees a Ferrari.
Why is he seeing a Ferrari?
I can be fast and ruthless at work.
And that's okay. First thing, that's okay. Remember, brand is about you. Be yourself. Everybody else is taken. Doesn't matter what you think. Am I happy? I'll do what makes me happy. Very important. Okay?
Just to add on to what John said, I think the way people form opinions about you is how you probably identify your brand.
Yes.
I personally, when I was feeling this, I based that on the feedback I get from people normally.
Okay.
Yeah? I'm not sure everyone did that. And the way that question was structured, it's like, I don't know, you could form your own opinion, which is not exactly what the other people think.
But why do we have the differences of what you feel you are and what other people are saying? Why do we have that difference?
Because you're lost like him probably.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because you're either trying to live somebody else's life. John, you want to say something?
Yes. It reminds me of the first time I recorded myself speaking.
Yes.
Now, inside my head, I sound very different. And when I play it, it sounds very different. And yet my tone and what seems to be very distinct. I cannot play pranks on people. Every time I try, they say, oh, John, because I sound very different. So I think even perception in life is like that. Let's take the small businesses I run. In my mind, I might be a very nice boss. But behind my back, the guys think I am the worst.
Okay. Somebody else would like to add?
I think sometimes the kinds of work we do, the different things we look at, sometimes they dictate you to behave or to act in a certain way, which might not be the inside you, the real you. You understand? So sometimes maybe you kind of the job you have, the kind of what people do, you're supposed to be, or you're supposed to be like an extrovert. Yet within you, you know you're an introvert. You understand? So people will look at you as an extrovert, yet if you go back and to your senses, senses in court, you are an introvert. You understand? So if they ask you to describe yourself, you would describe yourself as an introvert. You will say no. You are not. You understand?
Yes.
So that's what this guy brings about.
We agree. Yes,
I just want to add what Joe is saying. Like 2 weeks ago, I took one subordinate of mine out for a cup of coffee.
Can you hear her at the back?
No.
It's okay. I took a colleague of mine at work, one of the staff who reported to me. I took him out for coffee, and then he told me, happy. If happy the boss and happy the person mate, they would fight and kill each other. That's what he told me. It's like if happy the boss and happy the person in real mate, they would fight. He used an example of Museveni of 1985 and Museveni of today. If they met, they would fight. So I'm adding to what Dennis is saying. Sometimes your position like you're an accountant, you have to ensure things are being done well, things have to be accounted for, you have to take a stand. Some people may want you to compromise, but the nature of the job, you can't compromise. You need to stick to principles. Yet as a person, you can maybe in your personal life, you're a nice person, you're flexible, so.
And is that okay?
That's what it means.
Is that okay? That's okay. The nature of our jobs might warrant us to act that way. You remember when Coach stood here and said sometimes he goes haywire, which is very true, when he finds that some things are not done. It's very true. Yet, inside us, we do know the real Coach. It happens. It's what you believe. We'll see it, no matter what. And whenever you put a face, like anger, like you're saying, John, maybe behind the scenes, people are saying, he's a bad boss, and you think you're a good boss. You are a good boss. But sometimes the circumstances forces you to be like that. If you be nice throughout, what happens?
Take it for granted.
Thank you. So, I need, okay, yes.
You said it's okay, but
Personally, I don't think it's okay because I feel like there's a conflict of who I think I am and what my workplace or my friends or society think I am, because they demand me to be a certain person, to do certain things. But personally, I want the principles I've set and things I feel I should be. So,
for example,
I don't think it's...
For example? Give us an example. Like what John said.
Like John said, when I'm happy...
No, your example,
my
yes.
example. When I'm happy, it will show. I will not fake it. But out there, as a leader, they expect you to be very happy, greet everyone, jump, hug. And I'm not that kind of person. It's difficult. I feel a conflict. I'm like, am I really being honest with who I am? Because I can say good morning. When I'm not feeling well, I don't have to smile. But you demand of me to smile. And I think that's...
Who demands of you to smile?
Society.
It's in the work manual.
Yeah, exactly. Society. So personally, I don't think it's okay because I'm ever in conflict of who I believe I am and what society believes I should be.
Gina, I go back to what I said earlier. Authenticity. Remain you. Remain you. I don't believe in faking it. No. Remain you. If it's a happy moment, show the happiness. Earlier on yesterday, we were taught exactly that by Coach. When it's a happy moment, be happy. When it demands you to be happy, when it demands you to be very tough, it's got to be tough. You're not conflicting, Jim. You're not conflicting. You're being you. You believe this is the right way to do it? It's the right way to do it. Yes? Tough luck. Some people might not like it, but that's you. The best thing I can tell you for sure is when you remain authentic, people know that this is the way Jennifer is. Come rain, come sunshine. We have a lady, Hassan will tell you, in Harare, when we went 3 years ago, Zimbabwe we went 3 years ago, yes. Her name was Dr. Mapesero. She used to work for ZOU, Zimbabwe Open University, yes. She was not living her life. She had not found a path. She was a lecturer, but she was feeling, she's a researcher, she would teach, she would do all these things. But then, it was not her. We saw it from the beginning. She was struggling. You know, she comes and says, yeah, you know, I was in the Shama and one time we asked her, do you want to do for me? Right now, I just received a message from her. I was just telling Coach and Hassan, Doc saying hi. What is she doing? She's going into farming. She quit her job. Yesterday I told you guys, you'll end up, I'm not saying quit your jobs. I said the same thing yesterday, but you'll end up discovering yourself. Because she went through the same training, MPPS, this one, and we also did leadership. And you discover that, hey, this thing is making me to be what I am not. And you end up getting out. You end up getting out. Yes, John?
First, thank you so much. This is very enriching. I hope that after it I can say what my brand is. But this is what I know about us and people. There are things about me that I know about me that you don't know about me. Then there are things about me that you know about me, but even I don't know about me.
True.
Then there are things that even I don't know, you don't know about me, even I don't know about me. Like I do something like, I couldn't believe I did that. So that's a continuous process of discovery. So that's a problem. This is, mental process I have that's difficult for me is to have a congruence of all of those things to say, I am a Mercedes-Benz. Because in my mind I could think, you know the example I gave of listening to myself, I listen to myself and think, oh, I sound very good, I should work on the radio. Yet what you are hearing is, so I think I'm a Mercedes-Benz, but what I project out there is a talent, honest, and people just don't hate me, but they're saying, the truth is, it is a talent. Yeah.
Is it okay to have dreams?
Yes.
All right, so now I can get that. You say that what I want to aspire to be, maybe, but what am I don't know.
What do you think you are?
And that's what you Okay. And I totally understand. How many of us have stood in front of people before, 100 people to speak? Before. That's John. Okay, how many of us have never? You've never stood before. But today, 100 people. Would you love to? Do you know after this? Okay, are we together, guys? Yes. Are we together? Yes. Excellent. Irene, after this exercise, because it equips you, it gives you a toolbox. Do you feel you'll be able to stand in front of 200 people tomorrow or after this training, whenever?
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So John, right now, you might be feeling like a starlet, but you want to show like you want to be a Mercedes-Benz. It's okay. Do you want to remain a starlet forever? No. And that's why you have goals. And that's why you're here. Because you want to work towards being that Mercedes. And Coach said earlier that you have to believe it's possible. And you work towards it. Work towards it. We were never, Charity can give you her story. I can also give you my story. We were never like this. It was a journey. For me to stand in front of you is a dream come true. And do what I love doing. And get paid for it. You can be what you want to be, John. You can be that brand that you want to be. It is possible. And that's what this is all about today. We're going to discover who you really are, your potential, what you can be, you are involved in. Remember, we're discovering you now. We're discovering that Mercedes, we're discovering that Range Rover Sport. So it's got to be a successful event that happened either at home or at work, and mostly at work because that's where you spend most of your time. So think about a successful event that happened at work where you were fully involved. How did you contribute to its success? How? Just write 2 or 3 sentences. How were you involved and how did you contribute to its success? This is how we're going to find your strengths now. It's an exciting journey. Okay, so take a few minutes. Think about the situation. Please write it down. This is going to bring out your uniqueness. It's going to bring out your successes. And it's the little things that you overlook that actually make you unique. So take a moment. Think about a recent successful situation where you're involved. Is it an event? Was it a camp that you organized? What was it? Just think about it. Take a minute. Think of it. There's no rush. Think about it. Put it down. How did you contribute to success? Yeah, fill the 1, 2, 3. Now let's fill the 4th box. I want to show you how. Basically the 4th box, the value proposition. Remember, you're trying to bring out your value. What's your value in the organization? What's your value at home? What's your value, if you're doing it from a business point of view, what's your value in the business? Yes? And you'll have to answer these 3 questions. Your value proposition has to answer these 3 questions. That why should we buy you? Basically, what's your uniqueness? Yes, why should we buy you? There are many lawyers out there, John. Why should I get you to argue my case? What's different about you? Now, this one makes you really think. What is it that you do that creates value for your business or for your organization? Yes? And the last one, what unique skills and experience do you have? So this is where the value comes in. Yeah? And I'll show you an example. Richard Branson, who I totally love, that's his value proposition. That he's a tie-loafing adventurer. There you go, the person who said adventurer. And thrill seeker, who believes in turning ideas into reality. Because Because all his ideas have turned into reality. He told you the ideas and they come to reality. Otherwise known as Dr. Yes at the Virgin. Because he says yes to every. You come to him with an idea, he turns it into a what? A reality. That's what he is. And that's me up there. Yeah? So, basically you're answering the 3 questions. What makes you unique? How unique are you? Why should we hire you? What are you bringing on the table? That's what value proposition is all about. Yes? So think about it. It comes from your descriptors. That's why you should have the description about you, that I am this. Yes? So that you're able to join the sentences to make something like that. And we're going to go around and help you, because I remember the last time we did this in Mombasa, many people are not able to put the sentences together, but eventually they were able, after we met 2 years later, they were able to. So you don't have to get it right now, but at least there has to be something, a sentence or something, you know, to describe you, your value. Hassan, the other one? The previous one. Previous, yes. Okay? We'll go around helping you to write your value proposition. Again, it comes from your adjectives, your descriptors. From that successful event or that successful situation you were involved in. It comes from there. Yes? What were you involved in?
I had identified a client. I got to know, I researched about them and got to know their need. I identified the need, came up with a solution to the client's need. I went to the client, I listened to what they had to say, still identified what they needed, so I presented my solutions to them. They bought the idea, I closed the business. So I identified myself as a good listener because I listened to them well, and a strategic thinker because I was able to identify the need. At the end of it all, I realized I'm a strategic thinker, good listener, who can turn any opportunity into reality or business.
Okay, the recent success, it's something that has been in my head for a very long time. I'm very passionate about fashion and style, so very recently I started a blog. So that is my success. I have one of my good readers. You can hear her clapping. Thank you, Jane, for supporting. So, how did I contribute to this? I put the whole thing together. I thought about it. I do weekly posts. I basically do everything. So what does this say about me? I'm very passionate about what I want. And I am very committed to doing this, and I'm also a leader because I believe that fashion and blogging, it's really the next level. So I'm already there. Then, so I'm a passionate and committed fashion blogger that is willing to help and ladies explore their sense of style and also appreciate beauty in life.
Please clap for her. When I walked to Yvonne, she was not sure whether that's a success, like that's a small thing. Can we blog, all of us? We can't. I mean, I've been trying to blog for the longest time, I can't. So it's credit and kudos to you, Yvonne, and you need to love yourself for that and appreciate yourself for that. And it's a little thing that we picked out from her descriptors that were able to make that, it was not there, the sentence was not there, the valid preposition was not there, but she was able to come up with that. Yes? Can we have John sharing?
All right, last year, I got instructions from a father for a client of mine, had a student, had a son who had sat Senior 6 exams, and he wanted to do law, but he hadn't filled out the Senior 6 job forms. So anyway, he applied to go to Makerere, sat for this pre-entry exam, and nailed it. But unfortunately, the university wouldn't admit him. So when he walked to my office, because at that exam he really nailed it, he was among the top 10. So when he came to me, he said, look, I passed the exam, but they won't let me in. So when, I think they shopped around for a lawyer, everybody they spoke to, they said this was a hopeless case. But when it came to me, I noticed that there was a problem, there was a gap in the university admissions law. So I accepted the case, and we filed it. And as soon as we filed it, it made newspaper stories. And all the lawyers in town, some big, some small, started calling me saying, what, are you crazy? How could you take a case like this? Because the kid did not fill the Pujab forms. How would the university know that the kid wanted to go to the university again? But I accepted it because I knew there was a gap in the law. So I wrote to the university, told them I would sue them. Well, they said they needed to have the forms. I told them Pujab and does not exist in the law. So I discovered that all of you that went to Makerere went through an illegal process. So here was I challenging a years-old institution. Anyway, I took the case and filed it. When I filed it, the New Vision caught on it, and the university said it was a hopeless case. People said there was nothing to do with it. But I liked it because it put me in an inferior position. I like to come from that position. So anyway, we argued the case in about 2 months. It was intense work. And I won it, and so they declared Pujab illegal. I got the kid into the university, and the whole entire system of admitting students into the university is being rethought, because people should apply to the university directly and not into the Ministry of Education. The case was very good for me in my career because it set so many things, straight and aligned in the university. What does that say about me? I think I'm a naturally gifted lawyer. It comes to me naturally. I'm passionate. I'm industrious. Yes, I think that's it. Thank you. Yes, I think when I always follow what is right. I just let my soul follow what I think. If I'm a man of deep convictions. If I get convinced, you can only not pursue force with me, you must pursue the force of persuasion with me. If you persuade me, you are there, but I will not follow you just because you say. Thank you.
I must say I discovered John through that exercise, for sure. Okay, anybody else wants to share? Joy, you want to share? Then we can move on. Okay.
My recent,
there's a mic there.
My recent achievement was change. I've worked in facilities, health facilities, and this particular one, I had it for about 7 months. I found the facility dilapidated. I love cleanliness, I love doing things right in a facility, in a clinic, in a hospital. So, in those 7 months, I changed quite a number of things, but at every stage, my boss would show me that there was a lot to do. So what I did, at a certain point I felt I had done what I had to do, and what I was doing in that place was over, so I resigned. So when I resigned, there was a project that used to support that facility. They asked for the manager in that facility, and they talked to my staff then that we would like to speak to your manager. So they called me, and like, what exactly do they want with me? And they told me, there's a doctor who wants to employ you. So he tells me where his clinic was. I said, too far. Gulu, too far. What I'll do is that I'll do it for you for free. I'll just go to your facility, do it for free. Look at what your needs are. Then I'll write out a needs assessment. Then when we talked, I did not know that he was interviewing me. Then after, from that, he opened up, like he told me, he scantily talked to me about an opportunity that was coming in, and it was about customer care training in their projects. So he didn't bring it out so open, so we stopped it at that. We made arrangements to go to his clinic so I could look out and see how his clinic looked like at that moment. So when it came to a Wednesday, we had agreed upon, I expected a phone call on Tuesday to plan for our journey. It did come through. So I kept wondering, I said, fine, I risked it. So at a certain point, he's like, Joy, we're not going to do what we had agreed to do, but there's this other opportunity. So I'm like, what's the opportunity? He tells me, well, it's about training model clinics. I'm like, okay, I've worked with medics, but oh, what am I going? Okay, fine, it's a big assignment. I'm used to talking to my few staff, say nurses and doctors, but now I had to go different facilities. I said, okay, fine, let me take the risk. So I get into it. It involves a lot of writing a proposal. And remember that the proposals we did in school, somehow you don't want to get so involved in the objectives, but now it was catching up with me. I had to write a proposal in the shortest time possible, and they gave me about 3 days. I panicked. But on the last day, I called someone who I'll not reveal here because he's here. I told him, I need help. I really need to know how I can go about this. I think this person did it intentionally to help me, get onto my toes and do something. So I had to write that proposal in 4 hours. That was in the night. I panicked, but I did the right thing. Thank God. So I got I wasn't the best. I believe that I was not the best, but somehow I went through. I do not know what those people considered, but somehow I was the best. So I went in, I took up the challenge. I actually I did the trainings. Remember, I had not done the big trainings, but I trusted myself. I said, Joy, you can do it. So I started doing it. I covered all the 5 facilities. Yeah, and I came up victorious.
So what does it say about you?
I discovered that when I'm determined, I can bring results. I'm a risk taker. I'm a good seller because from that experience, I've been trying to sell my service to different people. I go and talk about what I can do and they are excited. They want me to do the service. Then I'm a good influencer. Then on the descriptors, I find that I'm victorious, adventurous, I'm a good listener. And on the proposition, I wrote that Joy is a great influencer who follows through, tenacity and follows through to the end.
Let's say that who I am. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Joy, for sharing. Thank you. Happy? Did you discover yourself? Are you happy? Okay, great. All right. It's amazing what you feel when you write some of these things down, because some people don't believe they can do that, yet you can. It's in you. So again, I say, it's a work in progress. You can perfect it later, but it's good that you put down your strengths, your values, your successes, and take them for you, yes? Not for the company. Okay, so let's go to worksheet 2. And this is about your brand statement. So you go back to where you had your descriptors, your adjectives in sheet 1, and you write a benefit statement, like what Peter did, listening. Through the listening, he was able to negotiate and get the deal. That's a benefit statement. Yes? So just take one of the adjectives and write a benefit statement alongside it. Just one, only one. Then we can move on. Okay, we'll go around helping you as well. So we are on brand statements. You're taking just one of the adjectives or one of the descriptors. Yeah. Okay, there was a question from Peter. Where are you getting the adjectives from? You're getting them from the first page because your brand statements comes from your value proposition. Yes? So he had one which was a good listener, and he just moves it to the worksheet 2, and he's just been able to say that as a good listener, he's able to identify clients' needs and understand them better and close the sale. That's a benefit. Yes, so can we get that done? People like John who've already finished writing a benefit statement. You can go ahead and write your brand statement. It should be a very simple, clear statement about who you really are in the marketplace. Very clear and consistent. Charity, what's your brand statement about excellence?
Excellence in all my interactions.
Excellence in all my interactions. Very simple, because one of her descriptors or one of her adjectives was excellence. So she brought that in. Very simple, very short sentence. One of my clients is an event planner, and that's her brand statement. Yes? So take it from where you were before. Yes? The descriptors as where you were before is from your value. Yes, excellence. Give yourself credit, please. I see people not giving themselves credit. Give yourself credit. Worksheet 3. It comes from worksheet 2. And this we would like you to go home and think about the personal story. Same thing that Paul shared when he came on stage. Everybody has a story. Everybody. And every story is unique. Yes, Christine? Range Rover Sport. Everybody's story is unique. I also gave you my story. I have a story. I have a story why I'm a wellness coach. 3.5 years ago, at about 12:30, I remember we had just come from a movie. It was Friday, I'll never forget. It was a Friday night, we had come from a movie, and the movie had ended at 11:45, and showered and got ready to go to bed. And about 12:30, I get someone tapping me, like, you know, and I'm a very light sleeper, so I woke up and I was like, what's going on? And I remember my husband, like, so it was like he was going out of breath. He had one of those attacks. It has never happened before. I was shitting bricks. Sorry to use that word, but it is actually the truth. I was scared. I called 3 people who never picked up their phones to come and help me to take him to hospital. I ended up calling an ambulance. And we came to realize that he had high cholesterol. And of course, when we talk about nutrition tomorrow, we talk about all these things. But believe me, from then, I vowed that there will be a lifestyle change in my house that will embrace nutrition to treat his condition. We will not use any medication. And it worked. Within 2 months, His cholesterol had gone down. The doctors had to ask him what he had done because he did not take any medication. And that's why I'm a wellness coach, and that's why I want to reach out to as many people as possible to teach them the importance of nutrition. It can cure any disease. That's my story. And I tell it every time, and I'll tell you again tomorrow. Sorry that I told you today, but I'll tell you today. I tell everybody that. That's why I'm passionate with what I do. So you also have a story, Hebi. There must be a story. So when you go home, please write your story down. Yes? In worksheet 3. Okay? Is that okay? Yeah. Guys? Yeah. All right. How was that for you so far? Good? Discovering yourself? Yes. Okay, exciting. All right. So now we go to the last worksheet, which is career scorecard. Again, this will open your eyes. It's an eye opener and a shocker as well. I would like you to feel the questions. Never or almost never should you put 1. If it says, for example, I take a break for lunch every day. If that is true, and it's always true, you always do that, you put 5 points. If you really never ever do it, just put 1 point. This is an exercise that will require you to be very honest with yourself because it's going to reveal a lot of things. A lot of things about you. We have only 15 minutes, so let's get it done so that we can analyze. And the questions are, that's worksheet 4. Sorry?
14, 15 minutes.
Just tick. Dennis, what are you asking?
40 questions in 15 minutes.
40 questions in 15 minutes. Absolutely. There's nothing you're thinking about. The answers are within you. You are not thinking. You're just putting... And there's no right or wrong answer, by the way. I have to stress on that. You put if number 1 is, I take a break for lunch every day. Alongside that, you can either tick or you write 5. So at the end of the day, you need to add up. So you either tick, but remember that you've ticked that one. Or you can write on the long side. Yeah, you can tick, no problem. You can either tick or write, not a problem. Because you will need to add the answers later. This actually brings out who you really are in the workplace. Do you value yourself? Do you self-promote yourself? Do you give yourself credit? It ties in what you've been doing from worksheet 1. Do you really know who you are? Where are you headed? Do you have a goal? There is no right or wrong answer. Let us quickly go through them because of time. Question: how many of us scored 20 in any of the categories? 20 in any of the categories? How many categories? Wait, Peter, you'll be the last one to answer. How many categories? 1 category. Which one?
Understanding your value.
Wow. Exactly what you were doing earlier. You understand what you're bringing on the table, what your value is, what your uniqueness is, what your skills are, what makes the company grow, what your contribution is in the company, which is really, really good. So well done for that. John, there's no right or wrong answer, by the way. John, you scored a 20 in any category?
Yes.
Which one?
In thinking strategically about your career.
Okay, I'm not surprised. Next, the other category? Encouraging relationships. Okay, interesting. All right. Peter, you're the last. Yes, happy. 7 and 8, which is adopting assertive communication behavior. Interesting. And mastering self-promotion. So you always tell people what you've done and you own it. And that's the exercise that you went through before we were starting, which is really, really good. Very impactful. Well done. Okay, Peter. How many categories did you score 20? 8 categories. That's amazing. I saw that, I was like, what? Which one did you score the least?
1.
Which is which one? Category 1?
Managing your job.
Managing your job, not your career. And truly speaking, it should actually, what's the score?
10.
It should actually be an average of 10 to 15 because are you managing your job or your career? That was a very controversial question when we did this. Do you manage your job or your career? There should be a balance, yes? So it shouldn't be too low and it shouldn't be too high. When it's too low, you're not doing your job. When it's too high, you're too much in the job. Yeah? So 10 to 15 is the right, it should be the right score. Okay, so when you go home, please look at the summary behind. It's a summary of everything that you've done, the career scorecard. And it will ask you questions, were there any surprises? Were there any surprises? Peter, for you, was there any surprise that you scored 20 in 8 categories? Were you surprised? No. Ooh, effortlessly. No surprise. That comes very easy for him. Okay? Happiness, were you surprised? Were there any surprises when you were filling out the KG? Okay? So you find out what strategies need to be strengthened, what category you need to work on. Yes, it's all there. I want to summarize the brand by basically saying that you need to live your brand 24/7. If there's one word that I can describe the coaches behind there with, you know, when you were starting John, you asked, how can I want to be a Range Rover in my beats? Yeah? The testimonies behind there. I have known Coach for 4 years now. First time I met Coach, I said, what a positive guy. Every time I call him, you can call me sometimes, I'm like, hi, yeah, I'm not okay. But every time I call him, he's always like, hey Jennifer, what's up? You know? So just that upbeat positivity, I've always known him to be like that. Whether he's still feeling like crap or not, I do not know, but he always sounds positive. Every time you see him, positivity. Am I right? Yes? So that's a word that he actually lives with. That's his brand word. Charity, I've also known her for about 7 years and excellent in all her interactions. Actually, that's her brand statement and I see that in her life. Every single day. Sudesh, the same thing, positivity. And then Hassan, who is my big brother, loyalty. He's a loyal guy, for sure. Loyal. I see loyalty in him. It's his brand name. My brand name is wellness. If I came here and I looked like crap, you could see it on my face, or my hair, or my eyes. I'm going to teach you about this tomorrow. If my eyes were not sparkling, if my hair was not healthy, if my skin was broken, we'll learn this tomorrow. I cannot stand here and say, I'm a wellness coach, I'm a wellness coach. That means I'm not drinking water, I'm not eating right. I cannot tell you what I'm not doing. So you need to live your brand 24/7. John, I'm back to you again. Do you understand now what branding is all about? So are we going to have your brand name later?
Yes.
All right, and the last slide.